Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's Friday, January 24th. This is an improved Meyer Lemon tree. I've had the longest that's been through a bunch of abuse. I think I mentioned, to remind you, a long time ago. It was a long story, but I dropped a car jack on this by accident, and it sheared off like half the plant. And it's sort of recovering. Is the original inside interior there. You can see the healing going on. That's like several years of healing. Actually, it looks like, I thought it went down past the soil line, but now that I'm looking at this, it looks like it's starting to be able to close that up. But it's usually been able to survive in the cellar until spring. But got a lot of dieback. You drop, leaf drop and then dieback. You can see here. And then I hacked it. I did a really poor job of, I just pruned this down once, and sort of has this interesting shape to it now. But I think the soil is like really compacted. I mean, there seems to be roots in here, but unless it's just too cold. I mean, yeah, the soil, I mean, the roots seem, they're not breaking apart, but this is just really compact. And the roots, probably an indication, it dries out quickly, but it just seems like it's solid. It's pretty heavy. So I'm thinking of lightening it up, putting it into a smaller pot, pruning this again, and then maybe put a bag, plastic bag over it, mist it, bring it into the house where it's warmer, but I don't want to shock it where it's just going to die, because I think the roots have like shut down. So, but yeah, it's got all this dieback, and figured I'd do something to it, for better or worse. Let's give it a try. Yeah, so, I don't know, a lot of dead wood here. This is dying back, that's dying back, that's dying back. And maybe I'll just cut this right here. That looks pretty sad now. So this is what I have. I forgot all about it. It has this like long taproot. And gee, I purchased this probably more than 10 years ago. And I remember I put it outside like on a really cold, rainy April. And immediately, first time I had a citrus, and just like everyone else, it was overwatered, and immediately I shocked it, dropped all its leaves. Had to go online and figure out why it was dropping all its leaves. So, I mean, this pot here almost seems just a little bit. I'm thinking of putting it in this one, even though it's like really small. It's more like a bonsai. And I made this mix up with mostly bark, some soil, and perlite. And then this is a good size, maybe, where I can put a couple of stakes in there and then tent a bag, a plastic bag over this, and bring this in the house. So maybe that's what I'll do. I mean, the soil was dry, pockets of dry and wet soil. The roots are healthy. They're not breaking off. Doesn't seem to be rotting. It's just maybe it was too cold in the cellar this particular time. Yeah, some of these citrus, I don't know why I have them, because they really don't produce for, I mean, the lemons really haven't produced for me that much, because Just don't have them under good conditions in the winter time here in New England. It's too dry in the house, too dry and cold, and so maybe I'll just put it in this and then tent it, keep the humidity up with this small container. I know that seems kind of low now. Need a good citrus container. Gonna have to mix up some more. That seems good. It's not centered, but give that a try. More manageable. Put a couple of stakes in it and then put a bag over it. So I'm just watering this in. Let it drain. Then I'm going to put a drip pan underneath it and put those stakes in, and then put a baggy clear plastic hefty bag or a trash bag on it. So that's where I put it for now. I have to figure out where I want to put this. I don't want it in the direct sun. It's hazy overcast today, so that should be okay for now, but I wanted to pick that up off the floor because I didn't, it's colder on the floor here, so pick it up a little bit so it's not on the cold floor. And I don't even know I have to seal that, just leave it over there loosely. Should keep the humidity up a little bit around the top of the tree at least. So today's January 24th Friday, January 24th. This is New England Gardening. We'll take a look at this in a month and see if it's made any progress.